Nepal is a country that's gaining a lot more popularity these days. And in saying that, there are many things that the country is known for as its reputation continues to spread around the world. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm jumping more into facts about the country of Nepal and bringing you this episode on 10 surprising and interesting things that Nepal is known for. So let's get right into it. Starting at number 10, we have the flag. Nepal's flag, its national flag, is the only flag of its kind in the entire world. Nepal is the only country that's flag. It's not like a rectangular shape or a square shape. The current flag was actually adopted back in the year 1962, on December 16th to be specific. Now this flag, it's a combination of two individual pennons, and these were used by rival branches of the ruling dynasty of Nepal at the time. Red is a symbol of bravery, and it also represents the color of the rhododendron, which is Nepal's national flower. Now there's a blue border that you'll notice around the flag as well. That's a symbol for peace. Another thing Nepal is known for is the mighty Gurkhas. So these soldiers were from the village of Gurkha, and they distinguished themselves by being completely fierce warriors, as well as they served in the special units of the armed forces of the United Kingdom as well as India. How their story goes is, after meeting twice with the British East Indian Company, unleashing the Anglo-Gurkha War from the years 1814 to 1816, and then the Gurkha Rebellion and the defeat of Makwanpur in 1816, the British were like super impressed with the skills of the Gurkhas and also were just left speechless at the courage that the people displayed. So they were recruited with the permission of the Prime Minister as mercenaries that were organized in regiments within the army of the British East Indian Company. Also, another thing that the Gurkhas are known for is for their weapon called the kukri. Now this was used in the Anglo-Nepalese War as well as the First and Second World Wars. Now I can't do an episode about what Nepal is famous for without talking about dal bhat. Yeah, so let's get into the food. Dal bhat is a traditional dish of rice and cooked lentil soup, and it's pretty much a staple in Nepal. You can eat it in large portions, and people eat it at least twice a day. Lentils are called dal and rice is bhat, so there you go, you put the two words together. In it, you can season it with some tomatoes, onions, chili, ginger, as well as different kind of herbs based on your taste buds. Like you can use turmeric, you can use coriander. So it's a pretty simple dish, it's pretty affordable, and this is one of the reasons why so many Nepalese eat it. It tastes delicious. It looks delicious anyways. I've never had it, but I think I am now. But while we're on the topic of food, we gotta talk about Momo as well. Now this is a Tibetan style dumpling, and it's stuffed with meat, or you can also stuff it with vegetables, and it's one of the most popular foods in Nepal, and it's something that Nepal is associated with. People always talk about Momo. So Nepal's love them a lot, and there's even annual Momo eating competitions. That just goes to show you how much the Nepalese love Momo. The current record of the most momos eating in 1 minute, by the way, actually happened in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal, and that record was 33 pieces eaten in 1 minute. Shoot, if that was me, man, that's like 50 pieces. Easily 50 pieces. But let's move on from food. We gotta talk about the 8,000ers next at number 6. Nepal has 8 peaks of the 10 highest in the entire world, and those are called the 8,000ers. And this means that these peaks have a land elevation higher than 8,000 meters, which equals 26,247 feet high above sea level. There's the Kanchenjunga at 8,586 meters. Then there's Lhotse at 8,516 meters. Makalu stands at 8,481 meters. Cho Oyu, 8,201 meters. Dhaulagiri I is at 8,167 meters. Manaslu is 8,156 meters. And Annapurna I is 8,091 meters. Now there's an 8th one, but we'll save that for later in this episode. We made it halfway into this episode, but before we get into the last 5 things that Nepal is known for, this is just a reminder to make sure to leave a like on this episode. It really helps even more people see us, as well as if this is your first time here to FTD Facts, you're enjoying this episode so far, stick around a while, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers, so maybe we're gonna be hitting that within the next month or 2, like we'll see. But like really guys, thank you guys so much for your support, and for all of you joining FTD Facts right now. now welcome to the FTD Facts family. All right, so let's jump into the last 5 things that Nepal is known for. Number 5, let's talk about their world heritage. And this is huge because Nepal is a country that has the densest concentration of World Heritage sites. In the Kathmandu Valley alone, it has 7 UNESCO World Heritage sites within a radius of 15 kilometers. That's a whole lot of World Heritage in such a tiny area. Also, let's talk about their independence. So Nepal is also the oldest country in South Asia. The thing is, it doesn't actually have an Independence Day, which is pretty surprising because it's never been conquered. The original founding date of Nepal goes back to September 25th, 1768. Of course, the region existed for a lot longer than that, but you know, the modern founding goes back to 1768. Now, fast forward to 1923, the British were the ones that came and declared Nepal's independence. And this is really due to the fact that at the time, the country was ruled by the Rana family, which was heavily supported by the British Prime Minister. Number 3 brings us Yeti, aka Bigfoot. Now, as the legend has it, this mythical creature, it roams around the mountain ranges of the Himalayas. Now, this entity, or this creature, whatever you want to call it, later came to be referred to as the abominable snowman in pop culture. Yeti is like this mysterious bipedal creature, often described as very hairy and apish looking. Other names it has gone by is Sasquatch, as well as like Bigfoot that I mentioned, but there hasn't really been much evidence to prove that yes, Yeti actually exists. It's more so involved with folklore, but yeah, that stemmed from Nepal. Number 2, Mount Everest. So this is what I was talking about. This is the 8,000er that I was mentioning that you're gonna find out later on in this episode. It definitely needs its own section because of how popular it is. So Mount Everest is the highest mountain on Earth above sea level. The mountain is located in the Himalayas, and Mount Everest is located in Nepal, and also part of it is in China as well. It has an elevation of 8,848 meters or 29,029 feet. By the way, Sir Edmund Hillary, as well as a Sherpa mountaineer named Tenzing Norgay, they became the first climbers ever recorded to reach the summit of Mount Everest. And the last surprising thing that Nepal is known for is the Buddha. Over in Lumbini, that's the birthplace of Lord Buddha. Originally, his name was Siddhartha Gautama. Now, Lord Buddha was born in 623 BC in the famous gardens of Lumbini, and that place, by the way, became a place of pilgrimage. Now, the Buddha was a spiritual teacher as well as a religious leader, and he's revered as being the founder of the religion of Buddhism. So guys, that was a brief look at 10 surprisingly interesting things that Nepal was famous for. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. See, there's a whole lot going on in the country of Nepal, and we hope to continue making more episodes about it because we barely even scratched the surface, guys. If you've seen our recent videos about Nepal, yeah, there's so much more to talk about. So definitely, if you want to see more, be sure to also let me know in the comments section. And before you guys get out of here, I'm going to leave you with a recommended episode. It's going to be at the end screen, so tap that annotation once you see it to keep on learning. And thank you guys for hanging out with me here on FTD Facts. I'll see you next time.